Hey everyone, PB at Kotaku here. This is going to be a different video somewhat. Today I was on my usual Saturday morning toy bargain hunting outing and I saw something rather alarming at Ross. Since I'm 2 weeks behind on uploading, this normally would fall to the back of the line, but considering what I saw, I would like to address it and spread the news ASAP. This is going to be more on the serious side, so there won't be any music or jokes, just facts and opinions. So the day started out rather normal. I was just looking around for stuff, saw some Dragon Stars action figures I hadn't seen before, or might be on the uncommon side. Then, I saw Wave 19 of the 4-inch Sonic the Hedgehog action figures by Jakks Pacific. I've seen them before for $6 at Ross and DD's discounts, but there was a huge problem this time. Yes, there was a price increase, however, it wasn't just a few dollars. Care to take how big the price increase was? It's $15. That's more than double. I honestly couldn't believe what I was seeing. It had to be some sort of mistake, but every single Sonic figure had the same insane price tag. Shortly after seeing that, I went back to the Dragon Stars action figures, and they got a price jump too, from $15 to $27. And it wasn't just with this Goku figure, the Jiren figure was the same way. I know I saw this for $15 during a previous outing, and look at that, $27. I've been seeing Dragon Stars action figures at Ross for months and months, and they always stayed at $15. I couldn't find any of the older stock here, so I had nothing to compare for the time being. By the way, something else got a price increase. The Final Blast figures. They used to be $12, and now they're $23. That's a 91.67% price increase. I was so deflated seeing those price increases that I pretty much left that Ross within minutes. However, I wanted to check out the other Ross stores in my area to see if the same thing happened. I was still hoping what I just saw was an isolated mistake at one store. Unfortunately, that was not the case. It's the same thing at another one of my usual Ross locations. I know these Dragon Stars action figures are old stock because I saw them during my previous outings. Here's a screenshot of the outing I'm currently putting on hold until I finish this video. They're even in the same spot. At first, I thought they might be doing this for items they're just putting out, but that's not the case. At the next Ross store I went to, I found some Dragon Ball Super Power Attack figures with increased prices. We got Super Broly here for $25. And that's not the only one. We also have Super Saiyan Blue Goku with the same increased price tag. I know prices were raised on items already on the sales floor. That Broly's packaging was so jacked up, it's clear it was old stock. But if that's not convincing enough, wait for the next one. I want this part all in one shot because I want to show you all it was on the same visit and that I'm not splicing stuff from different days. This Vegeta still has a $13 price tag, from $13 to $25. That's a 92.31% price increase, but honestly, plus $12 on a $13 item is effectively double. Just look at them side by side. It is absolutely ridiculous. To me, it looks like the reason Vegeta didn't get a price increase is because the employees missed it. It was somewhat hidden on the top shelf after all. And speaking of the top shelf, that's exactly where I'm putting this Vegeta figure back. Maybe the Ross employees will keep missing it. I wanted to point out another thing to everyone. Eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed this, but the inflated price tag is covering another price tag. The Dragon Ball Super stuff wasn't the only merch in which I observed this. It was the same case for the Sonic the Hedgehog action figures that are now priced at $15. This Ross had them as well. And on this Sonic action figure, the price tag cover-up was even more obvious. Just look at that. I wanted to see what the previous price tag said, so I decided to try peeling off the current price tag. And check this out, the comparable price and Ross's price tag are crossed out on the previous tag. That is so shady. It's a little hard to tell, but I'm certain that tag says $6.99. That was the last known price Ross was charging for these. I was so annoyed that I was tempted to outright rip off the price tag, but I decided not to do that. I thought that might be it for the price increases, but unfortunately, again, that was not the case. I've been eyeing this deluxe Bowser's Airship playset for a while, and Ross originally priced this at $25. However, they're now charging $47. That is so expensive. Plus $22 is an 88% price increase. Amazon charges $33 for this thing, and non-Prime users only need to spend $2 more to get free shipping. And to rub further salt on the wound, GameStop charges $42 for this set. So Ross, a discount store, is charging more than what a regular retail store does. To the corporate suit who has the final say on pricing these things, what the actual fuck were you thinking? I went to Didi's Discounts, and at least on this day, June 24th, 2025, the prices on the Jakks specific Mario action figures did not increase. There was also a limit break Broly that was here for 18 bucks. Ross bumped up the price on that one to $28, a 55% price increase. This is another Ross location, and while they bumped up the price on Broly, they missed a few things. This Vegeta was still 15 bucks, and there was a Power Attack Super Saiyan Vegeta that still had its old price tag, so for whatever reason, Vegeta was immune to the price increases. I'd make a joke, but I'm not in the mood. Maybe when I go over this outing in my usual format. Side note, even with the things I saw, I still had a fruitful outing and found some good stuff. It wasn't all doom and gloom, so I look forward to including today's footage in my usual series. I know this is not only my stores. One viewer commented that they saw the Broly price increase, so that's enough for me to conclude that the price increases are for all Ross stores. Although not everything had price increases, the Star Wars Black Series action figures were still 6 bucks and the Hello Kitty 2-packs were still 5 bucks, but if Ross is doubling the prices on the Dragon Ball, Sonic, and Mario stuff, why wouldn't they jack up the prices on everything else? Another thing to remember is Didi's Discounts is owned by Ross. Although I didn't see price increases there today, I think Didi's Discounts following suit may be inevitable. A discount store is not supposed to be charging prices equal to or higher than normal retail stores like Target or Walmart. That defeats the whole purpose of a discount store. Also, if a discount store is charging much higher than Amazon, why would I go out and spend that extra money? I'll just stay home, buy it online, and save myself both time and gas. People go to discount stores to get deals. People go to discount stores because normal retail might be too expensive. I want to enjoy my hobbies without breaking the bank. Marvel Legends action figures keep getting more expensive, and I don't want to pay 30 bucks for an action figure when I could just wait for it to show up at Ross or Didi's Discounts for $6 to $10. This is just my opinion, but I feel like whoever approved those price increases thinks the discount store customer base is stupid, or at the very least, uninformed. The people who buy stuff like anime figures or Sonic the Hedgehog action figures are fellow collectors. They're informed, they know what those things cost at retail, and they know what they should go for at discount stores. It's been grating enough to see the prices of anime figures incrementally inch up to retail pricing, but to see sudden changes in prices ranging from 50 to 150% higher is just ridiculous. As for why the prices have jumped like this, I don't think it has to deal with tariffs because stuff that's been on the sales floor got price increases. That stuff has been at Ross since before tariffs, and furthermore, a lot of the stuff being sold at discount stores is old stuff. A lot of it has likely been sitting around in warehouses for years and not moving, and that's how it all ended up at discount stores. I could only think of two logical reasons for the price increases. The first one is greed, and the other, incompetence, but I'm leaning towards the first one. I personally don't think any of those things will sell at those inflated prices, or at least I hope they don't. For things that are still in production, never pay higher than retail pricing, and certainly don't pay higher than retail at a discount store. To my viewers and fellow collectors, I know you're all smart. I know you know that these price hikes are stupid. You all know to vote with your wallet, and I hope non-collectors do the same. I'm gonna wrap it up here. After seeing such brazen price increases, I had to bring this up to all of you. It could not wait. I normally don't enjoy being this negative, but there was no positive way to spin this. I'm currently working on my next toy bargain hunting outing, which, like the rest of them, is 2 weeks old at this point, but I still enjoyed filming them and I want to share them with you. This isn't going to be the end of me checking out discount stores. I will keep looking for deals and I will keep you updated with any more price changes. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.